In example 2a, we are going to solve some other radical equations where it's not just a square root. Okay, so I have two problems that I'm going to do here. First problem, 6x plus 9 to the 1/3 minus 5 equals -2. Now, just like before, I need to get the radical piece by itself. And don't forget that we really do have a radical here. This 1/3 power really is the cube root of 6x plus 9. So I really do have a radical there. It just is in exponential form right now. But I need to get this piece by itself. Add 5 to both sides, and we get 6x plus 9 to the 1/3 power equals 3. Now from here, keep in mind that I really have the cube root. And let's think for a second, how could we get rid of the cube root? Well, we could cube both sides. So I'm going to take each side to the 3rd power. Each side to the 3rd power. Now, in general, look at how these exponents are related to each other. The exponent that I am raising each side to is the reciprocal of what was originally there. So I'm going to add that note on the side here, that we take each side to the reciprocal power. Reciprocal. Whoa. Missed a couple letters there. Reciprocal. Power. Okay, so then this 1/3 and 3rd power multiply together to give us 1. We get 6x plus 9 to the 1st power equals 27. And then we solve our equation like we normally would. Subtract 9 from each side. 6x equals 18. Divide by 6, so we get x equals 3. And again, don't forget, we can always check our answer to make sure this works. If I plug 3 in here, 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 9 is 27. 27 to the 1/3 power is the cube root of 27. 3. 3 minus 5 is -2. Our answer works. So x equals 3 is our answer. Now let's do over here, part B. 2 times x plus 3 to the 2/3 power equals 8. Again, I need to get that root part by itself, which in this case, our root part is the x plus 3 to the 2/3. So I need to get rid of this 2 that's there. Divide both sides by 2. X plus 3 to the 2/3 power equals 4. And then to get rid of the exponent that's here, just like what we saw before, we take each side to the reciprocal power. Right now I have the 2/3 power here. I need to take each side to the 3/2 power. Take each side to the 3/2 power. So these exponents cancel each other out. We get x plus 3 equals 4 to the 3/2. Now let's think for a second. What does 4 to the 3/2 power mean? We have the square root of 4 cubed. Okay. Now here's the trick. The square root of 4 is 2. But we took the square root of each side because we took each side to the 3/2 power. We took the square root of each side. So this is really plus or minus 2 to the 3rd power. Okay, so I'm going to add that note over here. So we took the square root of each side, so it's plus or minus. Plus or minus 2 to the 3rd power. Well, 2 to the 3rd power is 8. Negative 2 to the 3rd power is -8. So what I really have is x plus 3 equals plus or minus 8. And I have two solutions coming from this. So if I subtract 3 from each side now, positive 8 minus 3 is 5. Negative 8 minus 3 is negative 11. And you'll find that if you plug both of these solutions back into your equation, they will both work. Okay. So you take 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. The cube root of 8 is 2 squared is 4. Times 2 is 8. That works. Negative 11 plus 3 is negative 8. The cube root is negative 2 squared is positive 4 times 2 is 8. So both of those solutions work.